violent?
Because they are following shaitan. People are only ruthless and violent, and they love to kill and destroy, because that is the characteristic of shaitan. And shaitan wants to move people to only destroy themselves. Shaitan is never going to move you to destroy shaitan. Shaitan is just going to move you and to influence you to destroy only your faith and everything that Allah has created that is for you, that is good. So those ones who are following shaitan, they are going to be ruthless and they are going to be violent. How do you follow shaitan? Because now we see so many people, they are claiming they are good, they are claiming that they are praying, they are claiming that they are doing so much, but we still see they commit so much evil. Why is that? Shaitan does not come to a man. Shaitan only whispers to a man. Now what happens if you sit down here and a person comes and whispers into your ear, and you're looking at your friend and that person whispering, saying to you, you see that one? That one looking at you? That one is a bad person. Now why don't you take that gun and kill him? A person who's whispering, okay? You know it is bad. What do you do if you don't want to follow? Either you tell the person, shut up and go away, or you move away from that person, or you close your ears. It is the same with shaitan. That person is not giving us the gun. Shaitan is not giving us the gun to point and to hurt and to kill and to break hearts. Shaitan is just whispering. Tariqat is to teach us how to close our ears. Tariqat is going to teach us how to close our heart from the whisperings of shaitan. It will make us understand that this is definitely coming from shaitan. There's no confusion now at that time. Believe me, we may be weak, we may be doing so many wrong things, but no one in Shaykh Effendi's association, when they do something wrong, including this one, when he does something wrong, they say, oh, I thought it was something right. Always they understand, yes, it is shaitan. It is wrong. I should not have done it. There is no confusion now. And if you dig deeper, you should not be making that mistake, because you know that it is coming from shaitan. Not only that, but Allah and His Prophet and the angels and the awliya Allah, they are also whispering in your heart at that same time to say, don't do it. Don't do it. But the heart, we close the doors to the whisperings of the holy ones, and we're opening our hearts to the whisperings of the evil ones. Who is this that is opening or closing? What is this opening or closing heart? That is called the nafs. That is called the ego. If you can control your ego, if you can control that part of you that is disobedient to Allah, that Allah has put inside of you, if you can control that one, impossible for shaitan to come. Impossible. But if you don't control your nafs, if you're not under the training of a shaykh, then that time you are being fooled by your ego, and you don't know what is the ego and what the ego is doing, how it's opening and closing things. And you think maybe at that time it's coming from Allah, maybe it's coming from Rahman, but because it is your ego that is opening it, not you, under the guidance of our shaykh and our prophet, instead of opening the doors to Rahman, you're opening the doors to shaitan. So, that time you can commit the most evil actions. Because The ego that Allah has put inside of us, only once it has been created to be disobedient to Allah. Everything that Allah is saying, it is saying and doing the opposite. And that is inside of us. But we have the power, the Spirit has the power now to control that ego. Once the Spirit can control that ego, then the Spirit can control the shaitan that is next to us. And if we can control the ego and we can make the ego as a nafsu amara into a nafsu mutma'in, then that time, yes, like the shaitans that is assigned to us, that awliya Allah, they made the shaitan to become a Muslim. They become the shaitan to become, they've made the shaitan to become their what? Their servants. Their slaves. They are our guide. Because Holy Prophet ﷺ was also asked a question. Ya Rasulullah, is it true that everyone has been appointed a shaitan to them? Prophet says, yes. Every Muslim there is a shaitan with them. But they say, even you, Ya Rasulullah? He says, yes. But mine is a Muslim. Mine is already a Muslim. So those who are following in his footsteps, they have made their shaitans to become Muslim. And they are using them now for the sake of Allah. We are following those ones, inshallah Rahman. One day we may come to that position. Our aim is to become Abdullah, nothing else. But if we are not training and controlling our ego, that time it doesn't matter how much we worship. Like shaitan who worships so much, we're not controlling our ego. Our ego will commit the most terrible actions, and he will be supported by shaitan that time. May Allah protect us from that.